to a new vlog. In this vlog there's going to be a lot of random entertaining clip, but at the same time a lot of value to gain if you want to get healthier, better looking and taller. We got the order here. Raw milk, honey from Kyrgyzstan. This is the real stuff to apply when you're going tanning. Raw and salted butter. So we got the hot bath set up here because the beach is apparently closed, so can't go to the beach and rinse off. So then it's a hot bath even though it's 40 degrees outside. So the Johnny Dog light environment. Some of you are probably wondering why I'm staying in an unnatural city like this, and the answer is very simple. I'm solely here for work reasons. I have a few new in-person clients I've spent a lot of time onboarding, as well as some other type of work I have to fix and do. So yes, I'm solely here for work reasons, and yes, it's not optimal to be staying in a place like this, but there's a lot of things I do, my clients do, to mitigate, avoid, and also progress in terms of health, looks, and height. So if you compare this city with any big city in the world, it's really not that bad. Of course, it's not optimal. Yes, I would like to be in a better and more optimal place. But here we have some of the best food sourcing I've seen and had in any big city, especially comparing in Europe. I don't think there are big cities in Europe that have better food sourcing. So there's a lot of things you can do regardless. In these upcoming clips, I'm going to show you guys Henrik. He's an entrepreneur who's generated multiple 8 figures with e-commerce. And I'm going to show him some things he can introduce to his life to get healthier, better looking, and taller.
I'm Henrik. Over the last 7 years, I've built multiple e-commerce brands. I've scaled many. I've also sold a few of them. I'm in the info space as well, teaching it. Now living in Dubai for the last 3 years.
And then normally you should ideally get the Oster blender where you can put the mason jars which are in glass. But this one is still good, or a solid option when it's a short-term solution, because you can fill it up to the top. And when you fill it up to the top, it doesn't oxidize the nutrients. More realistic to buy non-toxic ones like these, and then I'm going to send you the brand or the company that washes it for you with those, so you avoid those toxins that. And then you can see I put a black tape over all of these lights, like these small lights, and this one as well. And then the fridge, yes, it might be a little bit inconvenient, but at the same time you don't want any of these lights interrupting your circadian rhythm. That's going to affect your sleep. These are custom made sandals to my feet. You go to a tailor, and I gave them some materials, but the other ones they have. And of course you can make it as cheap and as expensive as you want. But the main point is creating a barefoot shoe, which is wide enough and suits your feet. So the shoes you're wearing now, those are not good generally speaking. You can wear them a couple of times per week on special occasions, but generally speaking should avoid as much as possible. But again, that's toxins leaving your body in one of the most effective pathways. Same thing as first time you drink alcohol, you get drunk. What happens? You puke because your body has to get rid of the toxins. So here you have bamboo, plastic-free toilet paper. Even normal toilet paper is extremely toxic. And I know a lot of this might sound like a lot, but they're simple changes, like you would buy toilet paper regardless. So yeah, if you want to gain weight, you should be having the milkshakes, and also with the...
Bro, what is this? Thank you so much. That's so nice. Thank you, bro. What is it?
milk. And we got Johnny Dog just spamming oysters. They didn't have any sashimi, so... And okay, I'm gonna show you guys some highlights from playing football, pickup, and of course the level is not good here, but it's still fun, and maybe it's interesting to watch. So we got the new place, 41st floor. It's way too high up, but at least we get the private beach access. Shucks. It's way too high up, but whoa. But we got, why they put a bed there? PlayStation. Same. I like washing it. One room. Johnny S room there. Like maid's room. And the main room, and then good with at least big bathtub, even though Johnny has. So first time in what, 5 years since I played PlayStation.
No English. Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
But you speak only Arabic? Oh, we fight. Who we fight against? Yes. Ah! Fy fan! Oh! Fy Fabian! Hey! Bro, take it easy, bro. How does he die? Hey! Fy Fabian! We got buffalo milk and yes, beaming sun. That bird actually almost hit me. We got the sunset. It's got a beautiful sunset. Johnny S. So I got this question, what do you do first thing in the morning? First thing in the morning, the most important thing is to go outside. And of course, the most optimal is to live in a house, a townhouse, and even better than high up apartments is apartments on ground floor. So if you're on that, I would go outside and go for a walk straight away. But if you're staying in an apartment like I'm staying in now, go outside on the balcony for at least 10 to 20 minutes. And then what you do is when you go outside, you put on the daylight lenses. So when you have to go through to the elevator or the stairs, use those. Then take those off once you're outside. And if you wake up before sunrise or you wake up at dawn, then first thing you do, you just put on the glasses, the red ones. You don't watch your phone, you don't do anything else. There should not be any light in your room. But you put on the red glasses, put on clothing, and then you go outside and then take off the red glasses. But so there are pretty much those two options. It depends when you wake up. But the most important thing in the morning is light and generally speaking, your light environment. And then of course comes other aspects like the food. I got this question, why do you do this? Why are you a mentor or a teacher? The reason I do all this, or part of the reason I do all this, is because I'm giving back to my 18-year-old self, my younger self. Because when I started all of this, there was nothing. There was no framework like I give you guys. And it's extremely giving to me at this current moment to see guys completely changing their life in every aspect. Like when you grow 3 or even 2 or even 1 inch, that changes your life. It does. Like imagine that. Imagine you grew 3 inches. Would that not change your life? Imagine you transforming your looks completely. Would that not change your life? Would you not get more opportunities in other aspects important aspects of your life, your job, in the dating market, like that does completely change your life. And that's very giving to me in that sense. But I don't need to do any of this. I'm not desperate like most of these other guys in the whole looks maxing space. Because first of all, I make money with other type of businesses, and most of my revenue with this coaching comes from the 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneurs that I coach, some of them in person. And they pay me, yeah, a lot of money compared to the guys that are in the Moog protocol online. But at the same time, it's so giving to me to help people change their lives. So that's the number one reason why I do all this. I don't like being on camera like this. I don't like posting myself. I don't like getting recognized by people. I don't like that aspect. If I could have avoided that, I would have done it. I don't want to be famous in any sense. I don't want people to know where I am. I don't like that. I'm a very private type of person, so I'm sacrificing a lot to give what I'm giving to you guys, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. And even giving the free information to you guys it changes lives. So I think that's a good gift into this world. And another part of his question here is, what drives you to be honest? Many of you guys have probably seen the debunk videos I make, and I might seem super negative when I'm doing that type of stuff. But the reason I do that is for your sake. Because when we're talking about health, looks, and height, these are pretty much the most important pillars of everything. They link back to your job, your work, your dating life, if you're going to be able to reproduce. So they are very, very important. And when some retards are giving directly harmful advice and I know better, I feel almost like a full-on duty for you guys not to make mistakes, because these mistakes do not just keep you on a neutral path. You're going to get worse, you're going to get uglier, you're going to get more unhealthy instead of going upwards. So that's the problem with a lot of the advice in the quote-unquote looks maxing space, generally speaking. So that's why I have that urge to be honest. And of course, these guys are trying to take advantage of you. They just hop on these things as trends and have no idea what they're talking about. They just use some fancy words, and then all of a sudden they're credible, and they lie to you directly about every fucking thing. They lie to you about everything. They lie to you when their transformation happened. The transformation happened when they were 12 years old until what, 16 or 17. Like, when you lie about one thing, what's that saying? How you do one thing is how you do everything. And when you lie about, like, that's not a small thing either. Like, bro, why the are you guys listening to these people? It's beyond me. I feel like a duty in that sense to help you guys avoid doing mistakes. Let me show you guys here the monthly challenge. Some result here from Thomas. Some food sourcing from Roy and Marius. Francesco food sourcing. Thomas food sourcing. Alex food sourcing. And Lawrence food sourcing. And Marius, another one. And here we have a vlog Valentino made. And who we got here? Christian. And some more results from Thomas, Toby, and Tim. And another one from Tim, Thomas. And here we have some insane results from Valentino in a very short period of time. Look here, you can see he's not able to retract the toes. He's just curling them. And this is first of all in regards to fascia related stuff and biomechanics and structure optimization. And then this is now. Look at the tendons popping, the ATT. He's able to retract the toes at the joint. So amazing progress. And then of course he's reaping the benefits of that in terms of seeing height results and some other aspects. And then we have Oscar, Valentino again. Some amazing results from Christian. And we have Julian. We have Akup. And here we have another one of my clients growing almost a full inch in only 1 month. Christian, Oscar, some results from Oscar. Oscar also growing taller. And here we have Brett. My skin looks more vibrant and less dryness. And growing taller as well. Some food sourcing from Tim. And here we have Alex. And Toby sourcing raw, unfrozen, fresh royal jelly. And here we have Daniel sourcing some good food, raw milk, and some quality meat. We can see the hair starting to improve, get lighter. Jimmy Cat. We got the sunset, the beach. So we have the fit, 100% cotton t-shirt, 100% cotton pants, and then organic cotton boxers, and then leather, I don't know how to pronounce that, but leather shoes. Jimmy Cat. Jimmy Cat. Wait. Sometimes I think about back to how easy life was before. Ignorance is a bliss. Imagine if I didn't know about non-native EMF, light environment. Imagine if I thought eating the normal slop was okay and normal. Imagine how easy life is for the average person, but at the same time, imagine how hell life of the average person actually is, just in regards to health. Crazy to think about. The people that feel the lowest lows also feel the highest highs, in the sense that if you don't have the reference points of the lowest lows, you're not willing to do what it takes to get to the highest highs. And that's why most people are so comfortable in the life they live, because they're just fine where they are. They never go down too far, they never go too up, they never go too up to the point that they know there's more to grab for and go for. So they're just comfortable with wherever they are. There's good and bad to everything, but at the end of the day, of course, knowing is better than not knowing at the end of the day. You know, the food source is insane when they make spelling mistakes. And yeah, this source is perfect. Literally no medications, none of that bullshit. And grass-fed, grass-finished, local, which is pretty much impossible. We got the hot bath, we got camel milk, and we got the big red light. When I'm alone, I just use a small one. Make sure you guys join my Telegram channel. As you can see here, I drop voice notes that I can't post on YouTube. And here we can see Christian and the more client results and more voice notes that I can't drop here on YouTube. and more client results, more voice notes. So it's a lot more value here in this Telegram channel than I can post on YouTube often. So make sure you subscribe both to the YouTube and the Telegram channel if you want the best value out there. Another 5-minute voice note, 2-minute voice note, a lot of value in here.